to Big Al Hoppin' Vlogs. Like and subscribe. Ow. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone, and welcome to the vlog. Today is going to be a great day today. It is Thanksgiving today. We're going to go up to my parents' place. I really didn't film anything earlier today because I wanted to save everything for the time we're going to have at my parents' place tonight. It should be a fun time. My brother Dale's coming over. My sister Marilee's going to be there as well as my parents. So this should be a lot of fun. So come along with us. We're going to have a blast at my parents' place. Here we go. What do you got here, Jared? I don't know. I haven't figured it out. We got a heart and a liver. Which one's the heart?
That one.
Which one's the gizzard?
This one.
Which one's the liver?
Both of these.
I don't like to eat that stuff, but Jared sure does.
Yep.
Well, we just got back home. I want to explain a little bit. I did not film as much as I was planning on filming. It ended up being just a time where we could talk with my parents and my sister. Dale couldn't make it. I really missed him tonight. But anyway, I just want to explain a little bit about what's going to happen in this vlog here. The first thing on this video is a faucet that has been leaking since I was a kid. When we were younger, my parents did not have a lot of money, so they could not get it fixed by a certified plumber, so he kept patching it up and patching it up, but finally he got it fixed just a week or two ago.
Just then. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22. All those were separate. His $1,500 compressing machine did those joints. He says, no more sweating joints.
Wow.
And I asked him, I says, well, are they going to leak? And he says, no, none of them will leak.
Wow.
So he put that whole thing together and made sure it was exactly what he wanted. Then he took that machine and did every one of those.
The whole time I was growing up and everything, I always had problems with this leaking all the time. Had to put a special thing on there, special valve on there. There used to be a double sink here.
It was there.
Yep, and it used to be over here, and then they switched and put a single sink in there so that they could put this stuff in here. And now it is
modern.
It is very modern, and it does not leak anymore. It used to always leak out of the holes down here all the time, just drip out of there all the time. Could never fix the problem.
The only joint he had to sweat was right here, here and here.
Oh, from the pre-existing.
Here and here, yeah. Here
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
just,
amazing.
actually, just this one.
That looks so much more professional now. And this was an old neighbor that lived about a block and a half away from us when we were kids.
He's a plumber.
So his name was Josh Fritzy. So that was something. The plumber that come over to do this for him used to live just down the street from us, and my brother Dale used to hang out with him a lot too. Now, off to the machine shop. He's done a lot of things for his brother, Gary, and he's also done a lot of stuff for himself, and he's also done a few things for me in this little machine shop here. He used to be a tool and die maker back in the day, before he retired, of course, and he just absolutely loves machining, so that's why he did this. He did this over a span of about probably 10-15 years. He always seems to be getting something new in there in that little space, but it's just perfectly set up so that he can just get everything done that he needs to get done. He's got a grinder, a mill, a lathe, and a drill press, and he's just got everything he needs to be able to get something done with some metal. He explains in great detail the latest machine that he got for his shop.
See any difference, he says. All of a sudden, he says, well, wait a minute. So he goes back in the back room, and pretty soon he brings the owner out. And he says, he wants to swap these two lathes, yellow one for the red one. And he says, we're going to get $300 for either one of them. It doesn't matter which one's sitting here.
Yeah.
And he says, $100 in his lathe is fine. So he takes off and I gave him $50 just because he went back and got the owner.
Wow.
So I did it. That's so much different. When I got the yellow one, I had to change all bolts and everything you can think of because they were such low quality everything. This one is 2 years old. The other one was I bought in '90, and this has got special guards on it where it won't run unless this is closed.
Oh, that's good. Safety.
And this is a special guard over top of the feed screw here. Mine never had that. This is solid. This in here, you'd bend back all the time on the yellow one. And just a lot of things that are not as good.
Yeah.
You know, so, and then I turned around and I says, I was about ready to leave with this one. I turned around and took one more good look at the yellow one.
Yeah.
And the other guy there, he says, you want me to get a can of yellow paint and paint it yellow for you?
Oh.
That is twice the light as the other one.
Wow.
Not only
nice.
that, this stop I made, it's the right color now.
Yes, it is.
I almost made it like a sport.
Yeah, it used to be. Yeah, it used to be on a yellow one.
Yellow one, yeah, the machine was yellow. That's that stuff that Terry made stuff out of it, cooler.
Oh, this is the same. Made out of the same thing as that.
I made that and this. Yeah. Yep.
So yeah, that thing's pretty unique. This thing here.
Yeah.
My brother-in-law Terry made this out of a block of plastic, and he used a 5-axis lathe to do 5 sides of it, and of course the bottom of this was extended out maybe down to here, and he put it into a fixture, and then he milled the 5 sides out of it using a 5-axis to make the ball round, and then he flipped it around and put this side into the fixture and put shims around here to hold the ball in place so that it wouldn't move around when he was milling the 6th side of the cube and the ball, and then he milled the ball. He used a program, and this is pretty unique. I've never seen anything like this before. I'm sure there's more stuff out there, but this is pretty neat. This was probably a while ago. How long ago did he do this? Roughly.
That had to be 3 years.
3 years ago? Yeah, it's too bad we couldn't have somehow documented this, because it would have been really neat to watch the CNC machine do this. In case you're wondering, my dad used to be a tool and die maker, and was it shortly before you retired you started putting stuff in here?
About 1990.
About 1990 he started buying stuff to put down in here to make his own little shop down in his basement, and he's got a small, nice little mill here. It's and then I've used this press here to get some tight things, press some stuff out. Yeah, ball joints and what was it? I can't remember the last thing we did. Oh, it was a bearing we did on our Kia Sedona back when. We used that to get that out of there.
See, there's a bunch. There's 10 different gears, and they go into the side. The end. They go in here, and you get them on right. That's right, the right ones, and then you can cut a certain thread.
Okay.
And you can take this off. They're in here, and they run together. See.
Oh, okay. So you got to have 2 of the same size.
Screw, see.
So there's 2 of each.
There's 10.
They're all different.
There's 10 of them.
Okay.
You got to get it right. You got to get the combination right to get the threads per inch you want.
But it tells you which one, probably.
Yeah, I got a chart.
Okay.
A lot of paperwork.
Is that the chart there?
They gave me a lot of paperwork, but yeah, that's it.
Okay.
In there in the center,
Yep.
they get wore, and then you can't set the points.
Okay.
So
I think you've had that for a bit, haven't you?
The second one I'm doing.
Okay, second one. Okay, because I saw one of them before.
And then way down into here, way down in there was a thing broke.
Well, my dad's brother Gary, he rebuilds a lot of John Deere tractors, and for stuff like this that needs to be machined or needs a new bushing put into it, it needs to be a specialized bushing. He'll send it over to my dad here so he can do it in his machine shop here and get new bushings and stuff, because a lot of the bushings get loose and the things don't work right. And
$300 for a new carburetor.
Wow.
Because this was broke off down in there, see. Like
Isn't that the jet?
Way down in here.
That's
it was
the
broke
jet.
off down in there. And that,
Yeah.
I thought it was going to be the toughest. It was the easiest. I was able to get it right out this here.
Oh, good.
So then he's got a new one here he'll put in, see.
Oh, okay.
So, and then these were some broken studs I got out and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I was going to put that in this. I had to make a little bushing for right in here, see. It was all wore out.
Yep.
So I put a bushing in and made it fit.
Okay.
By reaming the hole and stuff.
Later that same evening.
My mother's maiden name is Robinson. and her first cousin is Wes Robinson.
Bullet Bill coming in.
And so he's my second cousin. He gave this puzzle to Lyle, my brother, and myself. And he says the key to this puzzle is take all these nails and balance them at the same time on the top of the head of the center nail.
Wow.
And of course, we couldn't do it.
Because my team sucks.
So
Team sucks.
he showed us how. So I'm going to show you how to balance all 10 of these nails on the top of the head of the one nail at the same time.
Figure it out.
Well, he finally told us.
He did tell you.
He told us how to do it. He saw it in a magazine.
Wow.
But he was always coming up with something like that. He made the block.
Well, I decided to,
And was not a work.
Dad, I decided to do No Shave November, and this is about what I get.
Oh, yeah. That's November?
Yeah, that's November. So, end of the month I'll shave it off, but this is what I get on my beard.
So we're going to see something different at Christmas time?
I don't know. What do you want me to do?
Clean shaven.
Want me to shave everything off?
Oh, yes.
You're gonna have to get through Kim for that.
Oh, she likes the
She
strainer
likes
here?
this, yeah.
Kaylee, hurry up.
As long as I keep it trimmed, she likes it. Right?
Correct.
Yep.
I got nothing against that if you keep it trimmed.
Yeah, I keep it trimmed usually. But No Shave November. I'd trim this, but this is about as good as I get with my beard, which is pretty patchy.
Well, Mom wasn't very happy when I had the mustache.
Yeah, I
She didn't
remember
like
that.
She didn't like that.
Hours later.
Here we go.
Dad,
Okay, Vlog City.
Dad,
Shyness
do you
has
harbor
commenced.
I hibernate, yeah.
Nerdy hat. No, actually. Pause for a second.
Careful. with
Seriously,
No.
I was going to do
on
this.
Nope,
You should show them the nerdy thing.
nope.
The nerdy thing I was saying. Do the nerdy thing to her. I'm pretending this didn't happen. Seriously, it's hilarious.
There's a nerd
You get
with
to
his
embarrass
hat's
yourself
on
in front of the
backwards.
camera.
That's nice.
Blake, that means he's a gangster.
Put the hat on. It's crooked. There he goes. Oh. You need somebody to pick it
At
up
least
for
the
you.
fans slow.
Ow.
So close.
Close.
Down, upside down.
That was really good.
That one's.
I thought I was going to bail him.
All right, Jared, put your head out.
Perfect.
Oh.
I'm gonna.
Deal with Nick.
Oh.
I need it from your shoe up, you know?
No.
There. There it is. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo.
His hat is on nerdy though. The nerdy bag is.
Yeah.
Well, we had another great Thanksgiving. It's kind of hard not to have a good Thanksgiving. All that food. I want to thank my mom for making all that food. She went through a lot of work to make all that food, and it was well worth it. I absolutely had a great time over there. I had a great meal. Thank you so much, Mom. Anyways, we're going to close the vlog out right now. Make sure you share it. No matter what anyone else thinks. That's what makes you, you. That's what makes you unique. And that's what makes you stand out. And that's what makes you awesome. So don't be afraid to sign. And say it with me. Passion. Wow.